powered Cyclone Shaper. So that the garden's just worthless. So, one card in hand, which would we rather see countered? If there's a counter in there. Is it better to lose the Hero of Legend? Or the Ring to Justice? I really would rather lose neither, but let's lead with, I think, the Bring to Justice. And see if you have a counter. Just straight concedes! Just can't handle it! That's a win. That is a 2-0 win. Alright. And now we will stay out of that action. So, BirthingPodder, you are the first contestant on tonight's episode of Dungeon Masters of Entrath. And I will send you a challenge. Immortal Shinhair. Are there 4 decks in there? I didn't accidentally delete one, did I? 1, 2, 3. Okay. Underworld Shinhair. And I need to fix this. I believe we are on normal. Alright, let's do this! Is somebody going to slay the dungeon tonight? It's had a healthy run here. It's lasted several weeks. Alright, this hand hungers for a shard, but it's got some nice potential. We have a rabbit, we have a dread driver, we have a spring litter disciple. We're gonna go ahead and keep this. Those only need a single blood. Acolyte of Shoku on 2. It's not a shard, but it is a temporary resource generator at the beginning of each turn, which can be helpful. Llama Herder's unfortunate. Alright, let's there, we do have a 3rd shard now. I think we want the Dread Botanist. The Dread Botanist is going to make a dread... At the beginning of your turn, create a Dreadling, which we can Gruesome Deed to take out Llama Herder and still play Acolyte of Shoku. Oh man, what's worse than one llama herder? Two llama herders. Much llama. Exhaust one or more troops you control. This gets +1/+1 this turn for each troop exhausted this way, and when they're ready, you summon a llama. Oh, the combo. Spends the charge powers to immediately cause them all to re-ready, and can now swing in for 6. Yeah, that's fast. So we're in a gruesome deed to get rid of one of these llama herders. And then play an Acolyte of Shoku. And I don't know that I'm ready to give up the Ritualist yet, or the Botanist yet. I'm going to go ahead and swing in. Take my point of damage since I have no intention of blocking there. Llamas are the best. Not if you are the Dungeon Master. And that is a speedy Ardent Crusader. That board got going so damn fast. Unbelievable. That takes how many charges? 3? Four, 7, 9. Yeah, we're pretty dead. We will play this to eat a Dreadling. Hold the line here, but block, block. I mean, block, block, block. That's still 2, 4, 6, 8 damage coming in, and we have 4 health. So we did. We really did. Alright, so we'll put on a good show and make some blocks, but we did. Two, 4, 6, 8 damage coming in, 4 health. And the Shinra are dead. I'm just going to send a Whisper here. Send challenge when you are ready. Because I do allow people to change decks between dungeons. You are not obligated to have to use the exact same deck for all 4 against all 4 dungeon opponents here, as long as your deck is legal, you know, as long as every deck you use meets the rules. So if BirthingPodder wants to switch to a different deck here, they may do so, which is why I say send the challenge when you are ready. the shin hair got trashed. And so now we are going to be doing dwarves. After dwarfs comes Venom, and the final battle is Necrotic. Won the coin flip again. So this is the weakest deck in the dungeon list, if you haven't been watching the last few weeks. This deck actually did rip off a couple wins, surprisingly, a couple weeks ago. But in general, most players have found this deck to be the easiest beat of the list. We're going to keep this, I think it's open with Underworld Decree. And a Ruby Shard. Okay, Stalagmage combo is with the Llama Herder real well. Okay, so it's actually going to be Immortal Tears first to help fish out another shard. Next turn that costs 1. It also puts an artifact in the crypt towards making Dread Technomancer bigger. Okay, so let's throw this away and take a Sapphire Shard, play Sapphire Shard, and Electroid needs 4 or more Dwarf and or Robot troops, so I think I'm just would rather get the Decree out right now since the Electroid can't do anything anyway. And pass it back. So that's going to be 3 damage cracking in as is. Plus 2 damage from Stalagmage. Correction, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage coming in on turn 3. Do need to try to get some blockers here. So that's going to summon 2 Dreadlings. Again, we're just playing the Crypt stuff in game. And I'll go ahead and play out the Electroid. Although we're going to be taking a whole bunch of damage again. Oh, that works well. It's in the hand. That's nice. This gives you some value over time for dead Dreadlings. Whenever a troop dies, add a counter to it. When there's 6 or more, you wipe off 6 and you get a 6/6 crush. Redeemed value for all the dead Dreadlings. Alright, so I think we're pretty dead on arrival here. We're gonna make a worker bot because we desperately need one. We're gonna make a war bot because we desperately need one. And we have 2 troops, so we can't scrounge that right now. So we will throw down a Dread Technomancer. And I think I might regret that, but we're going to throw down the Blamsmith as well, because we have so little health. We need all of these blockers. And we'll hold. So that's 2 damage, so we can only... we're down to 4 life. And a Decree of Banishing hits what? Electroid is the biggest blocker. The Dread Technomancer's not even good yet. Yep, Electroid goes away. And now we're 1-to-1 on blocks, but only swings in with that. Alright. This feels bad. Because that's just going to turn into 2 Phantoms now, but that does make Dread Technomancer larger. And again, we want to get a bot. Let's Impulse to try to find some things that might save us. Warp Steel Widget. A Charge Bot. And now it's madness to try to swing in. So we have to go block, 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 basically. Hold up, so we take at least 2 damage. I think we're just dead to Phantoms, though. Which would mean BirthingPodder's through 2 dungeons and only needs to beat 2 more. That's a fistful of Valors. Only needs to beat 2 more to win the prizes. Alright, Construct Foreman's gonna go ahead and turn Workerbot into a Warbot. We're dead though. We are dead to Phantoms. Let's see, for sake of curiosity, what we hit. We hit a Blamsack. So worthless. So we're clearly dead to Phantoms, so we're in a bonsai swing here. Blamsack actually got an activation at the end of your turn. This deals 3 damage. Ha! The automatic readying. Cute. Alright, 2 decks dead. And up next is Venom. Two down. Venom and Necrotic wants revenge. Could tonight be the night that the Underworld dungeon finally falls? Necrotic or spooky? And they are. Alright, so Venom time. Hey, and we win a coin flip. About time we get to go first. What a terrible hand. 3 awesome cards and no shards to make it happen. Wow. Keep. Enthusiasm quickly dampened by bad draws there. So we have a Brood Baron on 5. Could Ezra Fang Decree just to get the ball rolling with that, but we are entirely vulnerable right now. Charge power doesn't match up very well against mine. That is true. Alright, so we're going to hold the Chronic Madness. Because that's best played after there's some Spiderling eggs in the deck to fish out. That's 2 damage coming in there off the Valiant Escort that there's no answer for. Oof, and the Righteous Outlaw. Diligence, choose one, either get a Valor or turn it into the Scarlet Swordsman. Scarlet Swordsman has a 1-shot to deal damage equal to its power to both the champion and a troop. The aggro is real here. Alright, so we are going to stun that. And Ezra Fang Decree. We did get a spider. We also got rid of an two Intrepid Conjurers, a Brilliant Tactician, that's a good hit, and a Questrich Tusker. So there's the threshold that could use the charge power to ready that if they wanted to. Probably just swings with the Crusader. Does just swing with the Crusader. So we're gonna throw a spider in front of that to save some damage, save some health. We're going to get Runeweb Infiltrator out, even though it's bait for the Righteous Outlaw. There's really nothing we can do about that right now. And we're going to Chronic Madness here to try to find some more spiders. Did not get any, did get out another Brilliant Tactician though. And one more shard gives us Brood Baron. So we can start playing the multiplication game with eggs in the deck. That is a Llama Herder. Alright, And the Venom don't have an extinction here, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to find other ways to tap dance around all of that stuff. Transformed it, so that's just gonna go ahead and wipe out the infiltrator. This is gonna hurt. Because that's now gone. 4, 7, 9. Tribunal Magistrate's gonna be too little too late. We even won the flip. That mull to 5 was savage. Because there's no way we're not dead. Okay, Tribunal Magistrate's gonna be a tryhard and block the Crusader. That's 3 dead. And I just hit the prizes command. You can view the current prize list by clicking that link. BirthingPodder has to beat one more deck. And they will have beaten a dungeon that has stood for practically a month. Dozens of people have tried. Many have gotten to 3. Nobody has conquered the dungeon yet. One more to go. Necrotic shall hold the line. Go, Necrotic. Alright, this is our final hope. Underworld Necrotic. If we win, the dungeon remains to be challenged. If BirthingPodder wins, they are the champion and will claim all the sweet prizes. And they did change decks. Bishop Elijah. So they're rolling a different deck specific. They beat the first 3 encounters with a different deck. And I see new tech, I see. They have switched out to a different deck specifically to fight the Necrotic. Okay, there's Elixir, there's 2 high Infinitrix here and a kill. 2 shards is a little bad. Should have kept it the first time. This is practically the same hand, but with 1 less card. Let's play our slow shard first for blood, because we're going to need 2 of those for extinctions. We need to find some Need to find some diamond here. This isn't going to curved 5 shard as nicely as it has in prior matches, that's for sure. And we do have the next dungeon ready. If this falls, there is another dungeon to go to. And that would be the Silver Standard Dungeon, where your decks can only include common and uncommon cards, no rares, no legendaries. And of course, being standard, that means no Shards of Fate, no Shattered Destiny cards. I took her, you can play different decks advice. There you go. A lot of people have not and tried to jam the same deck against all 4. Alright, Llama Herder is going to die immediately. We're going to Crypt Dust for a diamond. And we're going to make that die immediately. The shenanigan potential is too high. Alright, so this is a different brew, so there may not be the quick speed Crusaders. Gets health, and why do you get health? I thought you had more health than I did. I guess not. 21. Alright, fine. Alright, Sepulchral Crypt Dust was a nice find. That allows us to hit for Ruby. And we'll play Lixil for Wild. And now we're 5 shard. We have what we need here for Extinction to be playable. So Uzu can be used for a Diamond Threshold to get the high Infinitrix out. Bishop Elijah wants our Llama Herder back. I'm just going to go ahead and play that. Swings in with the Silver Talon Adjudicator. Alright. Well, there's a diamond, so we don't even need our charge power, I guess. Play this. Play this. And we're going to start by transferring over Steadfast, so that we can attack and still have it available for blocking. Transmogrifades immediately into a hideous conversion. Well, that's bad. Lixil. No. Oh, and steals. Steals the high Infinitrix. My toys. I think we have a winner here. Need an extinction fast. 4, 5, 6, 7, that's 8 damage. Alright, that is not an extinction, but it is free. So the Llama Herder shenanigan potential means it has to die before it can make more llamas. We'll throw it on a Forgotten Monarch as a blocker to stop something that is still 4 in the air, unfortunately. So those of you tuning in now, I think you're in time to watch a dungeon fall that has stood the test of time against dozens of competitors over the last 3 to 4 weeks, and we may be unveiling the next dungeon tonight. All right, this is gonna trade. That's 5 damage, so this needs to be a threat. Midnight Shepherd is not exactly what we're looking for, but we can throw down High Infinitrix. Actually, probably should have led with Midnight Shepherd for exactly that reason. Should have led with the Midnight Shepherd. Because now that's dead on board if we don't block with Midnight Shepherd. So we're gonna take the block to deny lethal because we have to. And we're dead. The Underworld dungeon falls! BirthingPodder joins the Dungeon Masters of Entrath Hall of Fame. And is going to do it with this swing here. Alright, so this was normal mode, so the hardcore prizes, bonus prizes are going to roll over into the next dungeon. Just nobody wanted to push themselves to the limit of making 4 decks for these dungeons. So boom! All 4 decks have fallen. I think that requires a temporary pause in the play.